This podcast is brought to you by Los Negros Tequila. Organic, agave, and smooth. ¿Qué pasó, mi gente? It's Antonio, the Cuban Cigar Smoker. Welcome to my podcast, A Good Cigar. It's like the podcast. And the reason I keep saying the podcast, because sometime in the spring, we're coming out with a show. We travel around the world and we give you more. We take you inside of factories. We take you to Cuba. We take you to Dominican Republic. We take you to places that you imagined you wanted to go to, but I was blessed enough to get there. Now, today, we're gonna talk about cutting the cigar and lighting the cigar. A lot of people have problems with this. A lot of people really don't know how to do it. Okay, so we're gonna start out with cutting the cigar. Now, there are all types of cutters for a cigar. This is a regular cutter right here. We're gonna use this one today. So we can use this one, or we can use a V-cut, or you can use a punch. Now, remember we talked about episode 1 about the body of the cigar. The cap on the top, that is where you're going to cut the cigar. People, you walk in some of these lounges, some places, and you always can tell who is not a smoker, because they grab their cigar and they put it in the cutter and they put too much. That's not good, because if you do it, if you cut it there, your cigar eventually is gonna ravel and it's gonna be all over the place, and you do not want that. So what you wanna do, right, is that you wanna go here and you want to cut right there. That's a perfect cut right there. This is what you're gonna get out of it. See that? That's what you cut off the cigar. Now, so you can see from somebody else how to cut the cigar, check out this video from @Billionaires Society. Now, the lighting of the cigar is extremely, extremely important. Number one, never, ever, 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 ever use a big lighter, because those little lighters have too much chemical. So when you lighting your cigar, you're going to be getting those chemicals in you. You don't want those chemicals. I know I don't. So usually, you're gonna see matches, or you're gonna find yourself a real good lighter like this one, okay? Now, when you lighting your cigar, what I do is I like to smell it, because I love the smell of a cigar, right? And then you're going to, myself, I light the cigar a little. I give it a little fire right there in the bottom, right there on the foot, yeah, I give it a little. And then put it in my mouth and I start rotating the cigar while I'm lighting it. Watch. Don't know if you notice, but when I light my cigar, give it a little distance also. The closer you put the fire to the cigar, the more you're gonna be burning the cigar, and you don't want to burn the cigar, okay? You want a good distance, you wanna rotate your cigar, and then you wanna light it. Now, you don't need to be lighting the cigar rapidly, but give it some time, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn. A good cigar is gonna burn more and more and more and more. And then you're gonna be able to really taste the flavor of the cigar. And And as a matter of fact, the flavor of the cigar is up here, not down here. Okay? So take your time, enjoy it, relax. I want to talk about my good friend, Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is a cigar smoker. Check out this video. He's going to tell you why he smokes cigars.
Every man needs a point of renewal. Cigars renew me because when I smoke a cigar, I meditate on what has happened, what hasn't happened, what's about to happen, what needs to happen.
Man, what a good cigar. You always, when you get to light the cigar properly and you cut it right and you get that taste and that flavor, it's nothing like a good cigar. Relaxing at a great lounge like the library, you gotta love it. Now, remember, tell somebody about this podcast. And I want to shout out everybody that's already watching the podcast. Salud.